All right, this is the ticket attack on the cosmic clock. I was literally doing my TikTok with my hands with the sun and the moon, the sun being right up there. The moon just basically hit the horizon, so we're in that waning phase. And today is an 11:11 portal, so to speak. If you look at the dates, today is 1 1 1, and the year is a 1, so that's 4 1. So this is a universal day code of 4 because it all adds up to 13, and that 4 is 1111. So it's in this alignment. And so I'm noticing this on the day of, this is afterthoughts of the convergence that we just had with the planetary alignment on the 9th. And then we had the 111 portal yesterday on the 10th, and today 1111. So we're seeing this stepping stone, if you will, from the 9th to 10th, 11th, the 9 being that spiritual completion, the 10 being that 1, that new beginning, and being that portal of 1, and the 11 being the 2, bringing us to the next step in you. So what I want to highlight while we're out here and on this beautiful view is the divergence into the convergence of what has been happening. With this planetary alignment that happened on the 9th. And it's so much more has been opening up. You probably have been getting dreams and downloads and, butterfly transformations, all of that. But the divergence has been happening for the first 3 months of this 6 month window, for those who don't know, from September to March, as the third eye atlas cosmic messenger has been very interactive with us and very much has a part to do with it. So the first 3 months we were moving like this away, we were diverting, we were coming apart, things were being pulled apart, as many of you have felt it in your life, world, and affairs, whether it's physical, emotional, mental, relational, vocational, in your jobs, in your schooling. You might have felt like, I don't even want to do this no more. You might have had radical changes about what you're even doing in school, what you're doing in the relationships that you're in. There are major shifts that are happening, and we saw all of that coming apart in the divergence. And these portals are really helping us portal through that if you have been doing the pre-portal work. So the planetary alignment is like it's time to come back into an alignment. So we've come apart, and it's time to bring it back, bring it together. That convergence is bringing clarity. It's bringing clear, concise messages in time. This is what this convergence represents as we split to come back together. And so the next 3 months, we're going to be working with this convergence, which is going to be an integration in time, an integration in the dimensions of our minds. We are integrating those who are into the fifth dimension. You're going to be integrating. It's not about leaving 3D. There's no leaving 3D. 3D is still within the fifth dimension. 1, 2, 3, and 4 are still within the fifth dimension. So we're not looking to escape. This is not escapism, right? This is why we're closing out that Neptune shadow of escapism. A lot of karmic loops are being closed with Neptune leaving Pisces, never to be. We won't see it again in this lifetime. So we're closing out the shadows of illusions and escapism. So we're looking at what we are going into, how we are integrating, right? And we're going to see that with where the planets are aligning and taking us right now, right? All personal planets are in alignment. That's all of us that has been updated. The only one that hasn't had a close encounter with third eye atlas yet is Jupiter. And Jupiter is in this alignment, and it's the only one that's in Cancer, which the moon was at the particular time on the 3rd, a couple days ago. Now we are bringing this integration together as the forward momentum moves towards that close encounter with Jupiter in March that closes out this 6 month window. So these last 3 months, 6 being receptive completion, these last 3 months is the next creative completion that is going to bring us into the spiritual completion. And when you look at the numbers, you look at numbers don't lie. The 9th was the 9th, right? That was the 12th right? That was a number of 12, which was really 3. Actually, that was yesterday, excuse my French. So after the ninth, then we saw the 3. So that 3, creative completion, highlighting to us through that 111 portal that these are the next 3. This is the next creative completion, these 3 months, for those who are getting it. And so, whatever you do within your work, it is about bringing it into a convergence. This is not time to fight. Let me make this plain. What does that mean for the plain and keep it simple? Is this is not the time to wrestle with the separations and the divergence and everything we had been experiencing. This is a time to now marinate in it, lean into it, allow yourself to relate to it, relax, relate, release. And in the relating, see what needs to be integrating. While you marinate, let yourself self-reflect and relate to what you now integrate. The next 3 months should be getting an integration with these things. It's time to stop looking at it like, why me? Why did I have to go through this? What? No, now it's like, okay, now I see why me. Or I'm asking why me in a way to connect, to find connectivity, to integrate with the truth of why it is that I had to deal with that in a particular way. And when you gain that clarity, then the convergence is that much more enlightening, inspiring, and brings aspiration into your soul for the next level of truth that we are here to behold. So let your divergence bring you into the convergence of time in this next completed creation in this infinite 9, which is really within the 6 months, but it's going to bring us into the 9. Ashe? So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for those who came through. This is a divergence to the convergence in time in you. Keep it true to the ocean blue. Ashe. Peace, love, and light.